Alright folks, here's the old soldier today for you out here in Robeson County, North Carolina, where, as you can tell by the garment I have on, it is kind of drizzling. Which kind of stinks because it's supposed to come out and do the footers today. But if you look back off that way, it looks like it's trying to clear up. So, and I checked the radar. Somewhere between 3 and 5 today, it's supposed to stop raining altogether. So, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise much more, hopefully it won't rain hard enough to where it'll prohibit them from getting them footers put in today. But anyway, I told you I was going to do a video today on the shovel that I bought. I don't know how well this is going to turn out because I got to think about last night. I really need a cameraman to hold the camera while I use it. So we're going to play this thing by ear as best we can, adjust the camera as often as we can, and see what we can come up with. The first thing we're going to do, I brought a little tree that I cut down a few months ago. And we're going to test we'll test both the saws and see how well they cut. So stand by and let me get this camera set up for that. All right, we're going to try saw number 1. See how well she cuts. Well, I'll tell you this, little saw, you see right there, it's cutting through, but I'm not going to sit here all day and try until I get all the way through this piece. In a survival situation, I'll probably cut through some twigs, maybe some small branches, but if you had to cut through just a small tree like this, you can be out there sawing for a while. So now I'm going to attach the one that is on the use the one that's not actually on the shovel head. See if we get any better on it. And it's got a little axe blade on it too. There's a little axe blade for chopping. We'll try that in a second. There's the other saw blade. Let's give it a gander. Make sure I get this camera set up right. Yeah. Well, let's see if this thing can finish off with the other one. Where we left off with the other one. Hard time getting a bite. Let's see if we start a separate cut. Be out here all day with this one too. There is, you can see right there, that's the second cut I made using the one off of here. So the little one seems to cut a little better than the one on the side of the shovel. So, all right. Thank goodness this is kind of for emergency use only. So, all right, I'm gonna get this thing set up to do some chopping, and we'll be right back. All right, so here we go with some chopping. Did a few pre-cuts right here. Roll this over to some fresh side, and we're gonna try this little hatchet blade right there. Well, we got it separated using a little hatchet blade. So there's a function of this multi-tool shovel that seems to hold up to its end of the bargain. Okay, let's see how the LT finder works right quick. All right. We have our compass here. Okay. South is facing roughly south and north is facing roughly north. So in a pinch, I could find my way home like a good lost LT should. All right. See how loud the whistle is outside. Don't know if y'all heard that or not. Hope so. I did. My ears are ringing from it now. And I was going to try the striker. I just don't know if I'll get anything to ignite as damp as it is, but we'll try here in a minute after we use the shovel. So more to follow. All right. Little spot out here back on the back side of the range. I'm trying to use this thing one-handed while I film. Like I said, there we go. Actually, the spade part's actually working pretty darn good. Grip could be a little better. But that can be easily fixed with some grip tape, I guess. Yeah. So if I had to dig a foxhole with this thing, I'd feel pretty darn comfortable, or, dig out things to set into place. It's like I said, pretty cool. Now, does that necessarily mean this thing's worth the price point I paid for it? Maybe take $20 off because of the fact the saws don't work very well. Well, the one does, it's so small you don't have enough leverage. So we were using the chopping on a static piece of wood. Go back here to the back of the tree line. See how well it whacks some limbs off, maybe. Back here in coyote country. Keep your eyes open, you might see one. There's one out here in the daylight the other day running around. And before y'all ask, yes, I'm packing. Got my little 38 special on my side and in the event. Problem is back here to the backside, got a lot of them briar bushes. Let's see how well this sucker does. With some length and heft to it. All right. Well, there you have it. when you think things are going well, look at it. It just snapped. Just snapped. Ain't that a booger? I'll be. So, now I can still shorten this thing once I get the old piece out, and I'll just have a shortened shaft. And there you have it, folks. The multi-dollar tool from Budk. Do not buy it. Okay? Do not buy it. I bought it for this, really honestly, for this specific purpose, to test it out to see if it was gonna hold up. Because I've seen others, same design from other retailers, because it could very well be the same manufacturer, going as high as $109. I'm all about preparedness, folks, but you know, when you pay for a product, you would expect for it to hold up a little bit better than this. Because I wouldn't even swing it with all my might with this, you know. That's the messed up part. You know, they advertise this thing's supposed to be able to hack through and use in a prepping situation. I guess maybe in an emergency survival situation, this is a valid tool. Hang on, guys. Like I said, so after seeing this, I would tell y'all, I say again, do not get this tool. There might be some better ones out there on the market. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen others advertised at a higher price point. And again, that's from different retailers. I don't necessarily know if it's the same manufacturer or not, but it had all the same features, all the same cutouts, all that good happy horse mess. And so in my opinion, they probably are from the same manufacturer. It's just each retailer's putting their own logo on them. Okay, Budk, no, that's Bugout. That's the name of the. Okay, I was thinking Budk put theirs on there, but Bugout's the one they've got on this one. So, but yeah, let me show you. Right there. See where it cracked? Cracked right off. And every one of those connection points, okay, there's this loose metal alloy, and I guess it's aluminum. Not 100% sure. You see now, the one with the LT finder comes off. Can use it, but even the one that's got the well, even the one that had the saw fell out. So now there's not really much else I can do with this piece of trash. There we go. Now that's separated, because even the one with the small saw fell out somewhere back there. So now I'm down to 2 handles on this thing. I mean, the striker worked last night. I showed you all that in the video last night, where it did, at least it sparked. So now I'm down a section. Now it's just back down to the size of a regular military entrenching tool, which I've got 2 of them, and then I've got I think a Rothko version of a World War II one. All right, don't get me wrong, spade plate's good. I mean, that sucker was hacking through that tree and that branch, but this hollowed, cheap aluminum pipe that they made the handles out of, I don't think can handle much more pressure. And like I said, and I wasn't whacking that hard with it. So anyway, if you can get one for $10, hey, by all means, but don't pay the price point that Budk's offering for it. I may call Budk and see if they've got a refund or a return policy on this. We'll go from there. But until then, my friends, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay armed. And my buddy out there, Kyle. Anyhow, anyway, brother. Hopefully I'll talk to y'all tonight on the chat. Old soldier out.